Hey everybody, this is Cresso. Hey, I just wanted to do this video. It's gonna be a short video, but the stuff I'm gonna say is for educational purpose. You know, I just learned not long ago about the Confederate statues being removed over in New Orleans, excuse me. And you know, I've been following the story here and there, not too much, but I've heard that the statues has been removed, and a lot of people in the Confederate, you know, the community, especially in the southern states, is not very happy about this. Everybody, you know, I just wanted to say that I've been doing videos and clips about this government. The information that I provided below, okay, is gonna basically is very informative. That I really inspire everybody to read the information. Okay, I'm just gonna make this really short here. Now, everybody. Now, the reason why this happened, okay, the reason why this government removed, for whatever other side reasons that the mainstream media is trying to put down, that the Confederacy has something to do with slavery. The Confederacy and everything that happened in the so-called Civil War was nothing to do about slavery. Nothing whatsoever. It was a war of conquest, okay? This is what I gather in this research that I've been doing, okay? All right, there was no civil war, matter of fact. It was an international war between the states, which at the time it was independent. Each state is a country, okay? The United States is a foreign entity. It's how I call it. It's a plant. It planted itself in America. That's Washington D.C. That's nothing to do with America. So what happened is that reason why this government, you know, did what it did, removing the statues, and that the reason why everybody's protesting against it and was trying to stop it is because everybody in those southern states, for example, you know, I'm just going to use the southern states for example. Okay, you are U.S. citizens. That puts you, okay, that puts you that you don't have any rights. Okay. Now the thing is that because what happened is because that the U.S. citizens, okay, what happened is when you became that U.S. citizen, I'm sorry, I got a truck coming by here, a little distracted here. What happened is that everybody became U.S. citizens. Okay, the key to the situation is what happened after the so-called Civil War. Okay, people became U.S. citizens, and what happened is that you gave up your state rights. Okay, that's what happened back 150 years ago. Okay, and when people gave up their state rights to United States, okay, that's the problem. United States, or you know, U.S. citizen, some of it, you know, it's basically a federal citizenship. Okay, so what happened is that United States went around the Constitution, okay, and by treaties, they created these treaties, and that's how the United States created citizens. So everybody in America, okay, you have no rights, and because of that, okay, you have privileges and immunities. What I'm trying to say is, everybody, and this is very deep information I'm sharing. What I'm saying is that it's like right now the State House is vacant. Okay, the State House is vacant. You have no lawful government in your State House. Okay, it's vacant. All right, you have a puppet government that's running the State House. Okay, and that's what happened. So the United States is acting as, well, the U.S. citizens, these people in these states, they're basically rebelling against their own state. That's what the United States playing this game. Okay, it's a two-hat trick. We call it a two-hat trick. On one hand, the de facto government, which is the United States, okay, they will uphold the Constitution, and they will play like, well, we have to protect the states because the Americans, they rebel against their own states. Okay, I know it's crazy, but that's basically what's been going on for 150 years. So that's what happened. So it puts every American to rebel against their own states, your own lawful government. Okay, each state at a time, everybody, had their own de jure government. Okay, they had their own de jure government. Right now, you don't have a de jure government right now, because what happened is that when you became U.S. citizens, okay, you gave up your rights to United States. Okay, a lot of us wasn't told about this through the past decades. This government is not going to tell you that. This government is going to basically play this thing that it's a civil war, and the Confederate states, right? They were the rebellions. The Confederate states did not rebel. They did not. The United States orchestrated this war for the northern states to go against the southern states. So it's an international war. Okay? And there's a lot of things that a lot of us need to understand that. Okay? So again, the reason why everybody in the Confederacy movement, okay, is because you have no rights. You have no lawful government in your states. If you did have a lawful government in your states, the United States wouldn't do what it did. It have no jurisdiction. Okay? The federal basically went beyond its boundaries. Way beyond. By, again, creating federal citizens. In the Constitution, the federal government is not supposed to create citizens, but it did. Because of treaties. That's how it bypassed the Constitution. But because people volunteer to be U.S. citizen, you're participating into a system. We made it grow larger, a lot larger. None of us wasn't told by it. It's fraud. A lot of us, we fall into the fraud. And I'm trying to let everybody know that what happened. Okay? But the thing is, we can get America back. We can't get our state independent again. Okay? You have to expatriate ourselves. What I mean is correcting your nationalities, because everybody was born in dual citizenship. You're born as a U.S. citizen by default after the so-called Civil War, okay? And you're born in a citizen to the state that you're born in. The 14th Amendment is about putting every American, I don't care what color your skin is to put every American into servitude, okay? It was basically, we were supposed to know that we had a chance to correct our nationality at a certain time frame, but we still can't. We still can lawfully correct our nationality. But the more people that don't know and the more people that vote, okay, everybody, you are consenting to this government that is basically breaking all the laws. Do you understand, everybody? Everybody, I know you're upset. You know, you're wondering that the police didn't help you. The police that's running, they're operating on foreign laws. They're not going to aid you. The police is basically look at you as belligerent. You're a subject. When you vote, you committed a crime. You committed a crime against your lawful state government. It's a lot to take in what I'm saying. But, I feel bad for the folks down in the southern states here. And, I just want to encourage everybody that we can definitely get America back. A lot of us think that the states being independent again is wrong. No, it's not wrong. What happened is, again, United States is not a nation. Let me just put it this way before I close out. It's like North Korea dictator. We all, how we feel about the North Korean dictatorship. Let's just pretend that North Korea, all right, planted itself in America, right? Right? And a dictator would say, I'm your government. This is America. But then technically it's not. So look at United States as North Korea planted itself. Okay? And we got the public schools. The public schools basically owned by the federal. Its job is to dumb people down to believe that the United States is America. It's not. It's not. So I'm going to do what I can to help expose what this government is, and for everybody to correct their nationality lawfully and get our states back in power. Okay? And what happened by doing that, this is the only way we're going to change America. You're not going to change America from within. That's not going to happen. All right? We've been believing this lie for the past decades, and you know by now, everybody, nothing changed. It's going to get worse. It will get worse when none of us do anything about it. Okay? So we already know that Trump, there is no one man going to fix everything. Okay? Trump is not a solution to anything. And it doesn't matter who's in office. There is not going to be a man or anybody, man or woman, to fix the system from within. You have to fix it from outside. You have to correct your nationality and get your state back in power. Nobody in office is going to tell you these things. Nobody in office is going to break it down about the 14th Amendment for what it is, because it's a cover-up. How you expect an organization that's been successfully running a fraud scheme, and now they're going to tell you the truth? You're not going to get that from anybody. I ask everybody to put your ego down and basically open up and basically read the information that I have here and to educate yourself. No universities in America is going to tell you these things. No courts in America is going to tell you these things, because none of the courts are, there is no lawful courts in America, because all the courts is basically operating on foreign laws, which is Roman civil law, private law. So you're not going to have any judge that openly tell you, here, ladies and gentlemen, you must correct your nationality and basically get your state back in power, even though they're supposed to, but they're not going to. So everybody, look at the situation with the Confederate statue being removed as a learning lesson. It's not too late for all of us to get together and fix our problems locally. D.C. is America's problem, and we don't do anything about it, it's going to get worse. It is going to get worse. Yes, you have United Nations soldiers that's embedded here in America. Yes. Why? Why you have people like George Soros, and you have United Nations running hidden, and you have Russian military secretly training in here? Because we don't have a lawful government in America. That's why. It's vacant. You have a puppet government running the show. So everybody, wake up. Okay, do things a smart way, lawfully, to get America back. Get our true republics back. It is up to us now. I'll provide information here. I really inspire everybody to do this. To do this with urgency. All right? And everything is backed up. All the information is backed up, everybody. All right, everybody. Until then, I will be back with an interesting topic. Thank you.